Now we will discuss how to balance a chemical equation. Here I have taken the same example which we have discussed in the unbalanced chemical equation, that magnesium reacts with oxygen to form magnesium oxide. For this, there are certain steps which you have to follow to understand the balancing of chemical equation. First step is, I have drawn here the boxes. Draw boxes around each formula, because while balancing we cannot change anything inside the boxes. I have drawn the boxes around the elements because we can't change its formula. We can't write it Mg2, or we can't write it O4 or anything else, or we can't write it Mg2O2, anything else. We can't change its formula. The formula remains the same. Only the change what we can do, we can write anything, any numerical value out of this box. We can multiply it out of the box. So that will be more clear to you when you see the next step. As I have already done in the previous topic also, the unbalanced chemical equation, what we have to do, we have to list the number of atoms of different elements. Here, as you know, magnesium and oxygen, only two elements are present in this equation. How many elements are present in this equation, you have to write, whether they can be 3, 4, any number it can be. Okay, so here two elements are present, therefore I have written 2, magnesium and oxygen. Now we have to see the number of its atom in the left hand side and right hand side also, as we have discussed it in the unbalanced chemical equation also. Here 1, 2, 1, 1, same atoms are present here. Magnesium 1, oxygen 2, that I have written, and magnesium and oxygen contain 1, 1 atoms, that I have written here. Now we are going to discuss about the third step. Before starting the balancing, we have to select the element that contain maximum number of atoms. Here, as you know, magnesium is already balanced. Then who left? Only oxygen left. Oxygen here is 2, and we have done that here it is 1. In order to obtain right hand side also 2, I have multiplied it with 2. Now you can see here also 2, here also 2. Now how to balance the chemical equation? For that, what I have done, as we have discussed, we can't change any formula inside the boxes. So what I will do, I will put here 2. After putting here 2, you will see that oxygen is balanced. Here O2, and this side also oxygen contains 2 atoms. But now the magnesium, in case of magnesium, the number of atoms again changes. Now magnesium also contain 2 atoms, but this side it contain only 1 atom. So this is what a partially balanced equation. In order to balance it, what we have to do, we have to again do the multiplication. Now what I have done, so I have multiplied right hand side also with the 2, because here magnesium got 2 atoms and oxygen also contain 2 atoms. Oxygen is now balanced. In order to balance magnesium, I have multiplied right hand side with 2. If I multiply this side with 2, then what will happen? The magnesium becomes unbalanced, because here magnesium contain 1 atom, this side contain 2 atom. In order to solve this, I have again multiplied left hand side with 2. So now magnesium contain both sides 2 and 2, oxygen also 2 and 2. The 2 which I have multiplied here, I will put in the equation like this. For this, I will multiply magnesium by 2, and already I have done this in the previous step, that I have multiplied magnesium oxide with 2. Now you can see that this equation is a balanced equation. Magnesium contains 2 atoms. This side also magnesium contains 2 atoms. Oxygen contains 2 atoms. This side also oxygen contains 2 atoms. So it is a balanced chemical equation. One more thing I want to tell you again, that we can't multiply this 2 in here. We can't put here O2 or Mg2. We can't change this formula. Only what we can do, we have to write any numerical value out of this box. So this is what the hit and trial method. In order to balance the chemical equations, we use the hit and trial method. Now we are going to discuss another example. Write the balanced chemical equation for the following chemical reaction. Hydrogen reacts with chlorine to form hydrogen chloride. As you know that this is a word equation. Now the first step will be, we have to convert it into a chemical equation. In chemical equation we use symbols. So the formula of hydrogen is H2, chlorine Cl2, and hydrogen chloride is HCl. In order to write the equation, we will write in place of hydrogen, hydrogen, in place of chlorine, chlorine, and in place of hydrochloric acid, we will write HCl. Now this is a chemical equation. In order to balance it, what we will do, first of all, we will make a table and see how many atoms of an element are present. First element is hydrogen, we will write hydrogen. Second is chlorine, we will write chlorine. Now we will see the number of atoms in the reactant side, then on the product side. On reactant side we have hydrogen. How many atoms are present of hydrogen? 2. So I will write 2. In place of chlorine, how many atoms are present? 2 atoms are present. I will write here 2. Now right hand side you will see that if I cover this, hydrogen contains only 1 atom and chlorine also contain 1 atom. So this is an unbalanced chemical equation. In order to balance it, I will multiply both of them with 2. If I multiply with 2, then what will we get? 2, 2, 2, 2. So it is a balanced chemical equation now, because the number of atoms in the reactants are equal to number of atoms in the products. I will write 2 in front of HCl. So H2 plus Cl2 gives 2 HCl. So this is a balanced chemical equation.